What's going on, peoples? Welcome to another edition of The Platform with your boy Smoooth
and Siddall
and
Stanton, baby.
Because when it's about sports,
it becomes our business.
Damn.
We went over this already.
Wait, what did you say Sunday?
I don't know what I said. It was a Sunday.
It was the
We was replaying that over and over again.
Man,
It was a Sunday afternoon after church.
Man,
No, I didn't say that.
Day.
might be for the big game.
Right.
And this dude right here.
Allegedly.
No, I didn't.
We don't know what happened. We couldn't make it out.
But
say what?
you know what? Now I think about it, since he's been on the show for like 6 weeks now in a row.
6, baby.
Twice
in 1 week,
him.
Count Sunday.
There you go.
Right. May have to find him his own line to say after we say, when it's about sports, got to get him on a little line or something.
Gosh,
So,
darn skip it. I don't know.
yeah, so we'll find something out for him. But once again, welcome out to the show. Get right into it. You know what to do. Hop on in, like, share, let everybody know to join us. What is your hot topic, Siddall?
Them Patriots lost.
Man.
Yes! I'm sorry.
They lost. That's it.
Right to the point.
Yep.
And what's yours, Stan?
Goat my patootie.
Exactly.
Goat nothing.
I mean, the man had 400-500 yards. Now he did.
He can't catch a ball.
I'm about to say that.
I'm glad you said that. He racked up 505 yards, a Super Bowl record. But yet, he still lost to a backup QB.
Backup.
Yeah,
Nick Foles showed up, didn't he?
because he didn't have them hands on the fingers.
I need you to contact
He ain't
Braun
no
Strowman.
athlete, man. He ain't no greatest.
Braun Strowman and
Sure
Tom
ain't.
Brady need to get together.
Go holler at Joe Montana, man. Go holler at Joe Montana. He got 4-0 in Super Bowls, three Super Bowl MVPs, and he didn't lose to no backup QB. Y'all had eight tries.
And even his backup QB was good.
Come on, stop it.
Steve Young.
So my hot topic, I'm calling this "Is You Is or Is You Ain't?"
Uh-oh.
Meaning, Josh McDaniel,
Oh, boy.
the OC for the Patriots, 2 days ago called the Indianapolis Colts and said, "Hey, I'm taking the job. Can you go ahead and hire this guy for this position, this guy for that position, this guy for that position?" Then, within 24 hours, he calls back and says, you know what, guys? I think I'm going to go ahead and just stay with New England instead.
You know what? There is a game in the African-American community called spades.
Spades.
And in spades, when you put down the wrong card,
Then
what is it called when you put down the wrong card in spades? Josh, take it away.
it is called a renege. And what is a renege, you ask? No, it's not a reverse racist term.
So-
it's when you mess up and then you try to
Yeah.
no, wait, I didn't do it. Yes, you did.
I didn't mean to. I
Yes,
didn't
you-
mean to put it.
You
No,
did it.
I didn't mean to do it.
Yeah. So he pretty much messed up his chance for any future opportunity in regards to trying to join any other team outside of the Patriots for being the head coach, because your rep just got mortified. Got shot by a cannon, Uzi, any kind of gun you think of, a weapon.
I ain't gonna have it.
A Ruger in the glove box like Shelton Benjamin got?
Right. Man, that story was crazy too.
We'll get to that.
That story was crazy
But
too.
yeah, his agent quit. He's like, look, word is bond. You ain't got the word. I can't trust you with the word. I can't trust you at your word. So he left.
He told him, he said, if you turn down the coach job, you are creating your own career suicide.
Yep.
And then right after that, he went on and bailed on Josh, like, you know what, I'm good on you, man. I'm good on you. So
now the only hope is, now they're saying that he could be in line whenever Bill Belichick decides to retire. That's his last hope because he can't coach for anybody else.
Nah, sure okay.
And then coming into it, people kind of forgot that Josh McDaniels already came in with a pretty solid reputation of being immature, things like that. And so it is not a good look. Now you've really perpetuated that stereotype of yourself of being immature by doing something like that. Now you've put people's careers at risk and on hold because you changed your mind at the last minute. That's not professional. And if I was an owner, I would think twice about trying to hire him. So
it's all bad, man.
You better hope that the Patriots give you a chance after Belichick retires.
Right. But that's the Patriots issue, not ours. So speaking of the Patriots,
man,
just had a Super Bowl. And it was an incredible game. I'm glad.
I'm
glad that we had a exciting game from start to finish. Everyone was asking me prior whom I'm going with. I'm going for a good game. Of course, I didn't want to have the Patriots win, but I did want to have a good game. And yes, we got one. And who would have thought that old former Ram Nick Foles would have been the Super Bowl MVP?
You would have told me that a couple years ago. I would have laughed in your face.
Like who? No,
man,
that ain't possible.
Ain't no way.
Stop playing.
Against Tom Brady?
Right.
Okay. No, but you know what? I'm here to say that yes, people, I was wrong. And I enjoyed it. I thoroughly enjoyed being wrong. I've never been so wrong in my life and enjoyed it so much. Man, can we break down the game, shall we?
Let's go ahead, man. Let's go ahead.
Everything the Eagles had to do to win the game to beat a Patriots team in the Super Bowl, they did. Let's start off with the offensive game. And Nick Foles. Nick Foles had to come in playing a near perfect or perfect game, and he did. Besides the interception that's credited to him, and if you've seen the game, it really wasn't his fault the pass was intercepted. He was perfect, flawless, making the throws that he needed to make. With perfection, doing the run pass option really worked well, mixing it up. The running game really mixed it up. 164 yards combined from Jay Ajayi and Blunt. So they ran the ball effectively. Run pass option was working really well. The offense was really good. And then Doug Peterson called a fearless game. He called a fearless game. He wasn't scared. He didn't coach. He didn't coach, or the players didn't play to not mess up. They played to win. They made the calls that they needed to make. That fake option to the quarterback after Tom Brady dropped his pass. And then Nick Foles comes back, not only catches a pass, but catches a touchdown pass in the Super Bowl. The first quarterback ever to do that. So they played a perfect game on offense. Fearless play calling. The play calling was awesome. Doug Peterson really called a masterful game. And then on defense, although the defense was just getting ripped to shreds, they made a play when it really mattered. The only sack committed all game by either team, and shout out to the offensive line of the Eagles, blocking and just giving Foles time to make plays. Offense, when there was 2 minutes to go and all they needed was a drive to win the game, talking about the Patriots, what happens? They finally get the first and only sack of the game. And it not only was a sack, it was a strip sack. and turned the ball right over.
Yes.
If there was anything that was wrong about the Eagles' performance was when they did get the ball back and they didn't go for the juggler and they settled for the field goal, which a 46-yard field goal by a rookie kicker. You know, I hate rookie kickers.
Right.
And a 46-yarder is tough anyway for a rookie, let alone in the Super Bowl against the Patriots.
Ice in his veins, y'all.
Damn, right
Ice
down
in his
the
veins.
middle. And he made it, and that was it. And that's all they needed. And once he made that field goal, you can see in everybody's faces on the New England Patriots that the game was over.
Mm-hmm.
Even before he snapped the ball for that final drive, it was over. The Eagles beat the Patriots. The Patriots didn't lose. You know, we joked about how the refs were going to call the game a certain way.
They did.
The refs surprised me with 2 controversial catch calls. We could talk about that a little later, but the refs actually called a pretty good game. Right. It wasn't really a lot of penalties, really. It was just an awesome game. And cherry on top is the Patriots lose, and the great Tom Brady ain't so great. I loved it.
There you go. Hey, you know what? That was like a wonderful breakdown of the game. Like, he just took our jobs away for this segment.
I love, because see, you know, anytime the Patriots lose, I can break down.
Oh, man.
And, you know, I get passionate. You know, I love when the Patriots lose.
Man, I mean, it was just so, eloquently said.
That's
you
right,
know,
man.
just, man, CBS.
It's beautiful.
Hide this man.
I love the Super Bowl.
Josh, your thoughts?
I think we can officially confirm that the Patriots do tape practices. Like, you know, it was all speculation, but we can confirm it now.
Yeah.
Ask me why, Siddall.
Why?
We talked about it earlier. Tom Brady, they ran that little option pass, whatever it was. Tom couldn't catch the ball. They run the exact same play.
Yeah.
Philadelphia runs the exact same play. And they can catch the ball.
Mm-hmm.
Some people are saying it's because Tom's hand was hurt.
Nah, it had nothing to do with it.
There was no nothing. No. Tom ain't got them hands.
He ain't no athlete.
Nick Foles got them hands. Okay.
He's a better
That's
athlete.
the first thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
Second thing. Boy, they took Brandon Cooks out that game, didn't they?
Wow.
Ooh, did they?
That was a game changer.
Look, no, the first
What happened to Cooks, man? What
The
happened?
first hit.
Tell them what happened to Cooks.
What was the player's name? He channeled Brian
Jenkins?
Dawkins. I
Yes.
can say that now.
Yeah.
He channeled Brian Dawkins. I can say that now. He channeled
If you
Brian
watch the
Dawkins.
pregame, you don't understand why he's saying that.
Right.
Boy, he channeled it, man. That was an ugly hit, too.
Ooh, that's one of the ways you make a nasty face after.
Ugh. Like, just caught him and God, I was like, that's
It's one of them Family Guy falls.
what XFL gonna look like. That's what wrestling and football mean.
Oh man, let's go.
And then that concussion hit, that was nasty too.
Mm-hmm.
So you know that was cool. No, it wasn't cool, but you know,
Yeah, well,
it
was football.
wish him the best, speedy recovery, because he's gonna be out for a minute.
Yeah,
because
football wise, it was beautiful.
he gonna fake a concussion. Be like, oh man, why y'all lose, man? My concussion. Speaking of catches and stuff, that Zach Ertz catch.
Yeah.
Ooh,
That Zach Ertz catch.
I think that was a non. Yeah, that was a non-controversy. But go ahead.
Yeah. I remember a couple Steelers made a tweet saying that catch resembled a catch by
Jesse James.
Yep. Because they talked about it
Jesse James
during the telecast too. They said it right there. I was like, all right, well, and you know, Le'Veon.
Yep.
He tweeted about
Le'Veon Bell.
it. Jesse James tweeted about it. My thing is, there's a difference between the two. My thing is, he broke the plane. Of course, he lost control of the ball. But like the call said, he was a runner at that point. And
Yes, he made 3 or 4 steps.
He made 3 or 4 steps. That's the difference. And what's cool about it is, he caught it right back.
Mm-hmm.
So if there were any reasons or speculations as to why that wasn't legit, you can throw him out the window.
Yeah, so you can't call it a touchback because he remained.
He ended up with the ball.
He
survived
the ground.
He did survive the
Yes,
ground.
he did.
He survived the ground.
He made it. He's here.
Take tips, Los Angeles. I'm still mad about that. So, all in all, it was a good game for me. Tom Brady, that was beautiful. That strip sack was a beautiful thing.
My goodness.
Oh, man, we were at lyrical therapy acting a fool.
Shoot, we was right here acting a fool.
Yeah, I was quietly acting a fool.
Oh, man.
My heart stopped with that Hail Mary because I'm like, knowing Tom Brady.
Knowing Tom Brady, he going to catch it.
I
seen Gronk hand go up.
Because Gronk had it. I was like, oh, God, no. And then, it just bobbled around. And when it hit the ground, I was like, all right, whew.
It seemed like it just fell in slow motion to the ground.
I was able to take a breath.
Right.
Man, look, I know who my idiot of the week is.
Uh-oh.
We'll get to that soon.
Yes, we will.
Oh, yeah.
It's funny. All in all, it was a great game. I was impressed. I have to commend the Eagles for I guess listening to Siddall, because they had pressure. That first drive was beautiful. Though it ended in a field goal, it was still beautiful. And then the next thing, touchdown, field goal, touchdown, field goal. They didn't let up. They kept pounding
all game.
When have you ever known the Patriots to not? Oh crap! Wait, no, I can't say that because it happened last Super Bowl. Well, when have you known the Patriots to not have a lead throughout the whole game, get the lead, then lose the lead and lose? I don't think that's ever happened before.
Right, because normally if they come from behind and get the lead, that's a wrap.
When they came back in the late in the third quarter, I was.
He already gave up. Game over. He it's over. Yep.
Game over.
He lost
because I've seen that story before.
I didn't count him out. I was like, something's gonna happen, and lo and behold, strip sack. That was beautiful.
Yeah.
I kept watching it. It was a beautiful thing.
Yeah,
it was, man.
Special teams clearly didn't get no rest the night before. They were partying a little bit too much. They gained their legs through the game.
Oh man,
but that was just funny.
Yeah.
All in all, it was a great game. I enjoyed it.
It was.
Yeah, it was.
It was. What does Doug Peterson and two beach balls have in common?
What's that?
They have big balls. And that's what Doug Peterson showed this past Sunday against the Patriots. What was the main thing that I said needed to happen in order to beat the Patriots?
You gotta be fearless, man. You gotta keep
foot on the gas, pedal to the metal. If you got the snake by the head, you go ahead and cut it off. You don't hit it down.
You can't tiptoe into a fist fight, man.
No. He stayed aggressive with some, like you said earlier, aggressive play calls.
Smoooth, that was a sad announcement.
Bruh. But yeah, so I commend Doug Peterson for doing what we thought Pete Carroll should have did.
Yep.
What the Jacksonville Jaguars should have done.
Yep.
What the Falcons should have done last year.
Definitely should have done.
He continued to give fits to the Patriots with the aggressive play calling, like the fourth down play in the Super Bowl.
That was gutsy.
Super Bowl is a time in which you have to give it all you got because you don't have the next game. Mm-mm. This is it right here. You play
this is it not only for the season but like maybe for the rest of your life, your career.
Right. I mean, you play.
There's no guarantee that you go back.
You play like a 16 game season in the playoffs. You get to this game, you have to put it all on the line. You can't be like, oh, I wish I would have did that play. Something told me to do it, but I didn't do it. No, he took a chance. He outsmarted Belichick.
I never thought I'd hear that.
He outsmarted him because Belichick normally has that mind thing going in which, okay, you start off good, but then here we come, and all of a sudden you kind of, wilt under pressure and say, you know what, let's just go ahead and dink and dunk and run the ball. No. Mm-mm. Peterson said, you ain't doing that to me, bro. It ain't going down like that, and that showed in the game.
You know what the ultimate was, just to add to your point? Remember, it was late in the third quarter, maybe the fourth quarter, and they were back behind their own territory.
Right.
And they went for it on 4th and 1 in their own territory, knowing that if they don't get it, game is over.
That was the game.
Yeah.
It was 5 minutes left in the game.
Yeah.
And he said, I am going for it. There's no way I'm putting this ball. He went for it.
Mm-hmm.
Man.
Went for it, and look what happened. They are now champs.
Super Bowl.
Once again, Nick Foles is the man.
If I can add something here about the Patriots, and I'm gonna put a bow to it. Now we're gonna talk about this guy in a minute. But I sat down and thought about why are the Patriots so hated, and here's why. The Patriots are like a team equivalent to Barry Bonds. Just like Barry Bonds, the Patriots are good on their own. They could have been a great dynasty, franchise, and everything, but they got caught cheating. They got caught cheating.
All these analogies today, huh?
They wanna deny it, and you really can't go out there and prove it definitively that they cheated. But everybody claims that they're the greatest of all time, and he's the best of all time, and it just grinds on people's nerves because, like, this guy and this team cheated, and they always get the accolades, and it seems like they win all the time. In Barry Bonds' case, he's got the home run record, and in their case, they got Tom Brady's got the most Super Bowls by a quarterback in history, and it's like, dude. It should be an asterisk by a couple of those Super Bowls because of the cheating. And so that's why it's so satisfying to see somebody like that lose. Because, cheaters never, we always talk about, as kids, cheaters never win. But it seems like in their case, they always win.
Right.
And so when they finally get a taste of their own medicine, of the losing in the Super Bowl, it just feels so good.
Yeah. So... Patriots, sorry for you. No, we're not.
Before we move any further, I want to shout out a few people. Richard Washington, thank you for tuning in, bro.
You're just rich.
Also, the person responsible for our shirts and hoodies, WK Winston, is in the house.
Unlimited.
The woke movement.
See, if I had known, I would have brought my shirt, man.
My bad player.
Make sure y'all like our page on Facebook. Let me create your tea. She ships. She's worldwide. We out here. Yeah, she's a cool person. She has designed 8 things that I wear on the regular. Count it. 8.
There you go. Wearing that merch.
That's right.
She is
2
a
of them
plug.
are one on this show. This makes 3. My denim jacket, that makes 4. There we go.
Yeah.
All right.
Shouts out to you, Unlimited. Had a great time last night. Excuse me, a word up as well. But what I'm gonna say, it's amazing. 2 years in a row now, back to back. Chris Long.
Yeah,
I'm proud of him.
I am, man, and he's not only a good player, he's a good dude.
Yes,
man.
he is.
He donated most of his salary all of his salary to charity this year, going to the power water crisis over there in Africa. So shouts out to him, man.
Yeah. And once again, shouts out to the Eagles.
And shouts out to the Eagles. They ain't visiting the White House.
Yeah.
Yes, indeed.
Shouts out to the security guard that blocked Kevin Hart from getting up on the stage.
Wait, it's still my idiot of the week.
Oh, really?
Oh my God!
Oh my God!
Everybody just steals stuff from you,
Hey,
man.
that's how it karma, right? Karma.
That's that karma, man.
That's karma.
That's what that karma does to you. Remember last week? Yeah.
Oh well.
Don't feel so good.
Oh well. So
Yeah.
that is
Don't feel too bad, neither.
Patriots lost.
So with that being said, is this the end for the Patriots?
Yep.
I think this is it. I've seen a lot of football over my lifetime, man. I started watching when I was a little tyke, man. I was a little dude.
Little
Siddall, man, 5-6 years old. And I've seen all the greats come and go, man. I think this is it. Considering the age of the QB, he says he wants to play a little bit longer, but then you see the climate.
I saw it too.
Yeah, you see the climate of the team is a little rocky. And then Belichick, his age, he's getting up there, and we'll talk about what happened. But it looks like Belichick may be thinking about stepping down as well pretty soon. Maybe not this year, but maybe next year. And nothing is guaranteed. Now, basically, with the loss of the Patriots, you've pretty much got a formula of how to beat the Patriots. And in the NFL, that doesn't go over everybody's head. So everybody's going to know how to beat the Patriots. And you get their number.
And I have a feeling the story that you want to go ahead and talk about. So we can go ahead and bring it out now while we're discussing the Patriots. I believe you're talking about Malcolm Butler, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, shout out Louis Music.
So Malcolm Butler, there was rumors that he missed curfew or something.
Got high,
whatever. This is nothing new in the Super Bowl. You say Louis Music is on the show?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, man, you got guts, Louis Music, man.
You got guts, huh?
You got guts. But you know what? I think it's about done. Yeah, it says never at the end. It is. Just come to terms with that. But Malcolm Butler did something that nothing anybody else does. Yeah, it's boneheaded. It's kind of stupid. It's selfish, considering the circumstances. But it's nothing to bench him the whole game.
Right.
He got benched the whole game. And, of course, Belichick being Belichick really didn't elaborate on why. He just said...
Does he ever?
No.
Okay.
He just says, I just made the best decision that's going to give us the best chance of winning.
But this man played every game in the season. This man helped you, basically allowed you to win a Super Bowl 2 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Don't forget it.
You know what I'm saying? Like 2 out of the last 4 years, you've gone to the freaking Super Bowl and won. And all because of what he did or, allegedly did. You're going to tell him before the national anthem that he is not going to play a freaking defensive snap?
And, we were kind of joking about that. Like, man, this dude crying.
Right.
I thought maybe, I kind of was joking. And then I'm like, well, maybe he lost somebody that he loves or something, before the game or something like that.
Yeah.
Oh, that was him.
That was him crying.
That's why he was crying.
Yep.
Yeah,
because he was told right before.
So now we know he got word that he's not going to play in the Super Bowl. Basically, he played one play,
and that was on special teams. Right.
I mean, it's that sort of thing that's going to rub people the wrong way,
and that's a certain thing that's going to affect free agents to come to New England because they're going to see how Bill Belichick works and recall we talked about the guy from the Giants said he wouldn't want Belichick to coach the Giants because of how Belichick is.
Yeah, we was talking about that and how, if that was right or wrong. But, hey, he's got a good point now. I mean, it's just not – I don't think – and then the players that he got was like via trade, like Brandon Cooks was via trade. Mm-hmm. You don't see a slew of players go to the Patriots not unless they're old already and they don't have a Super Bowl to win. Or they late in their career, they want to win.
Right. Now.
So you ain't going to see the top, young rookies, or not rookies, top young guys.
Right.
In their prime of their career seeking to go to the Patriots.
Right. Especially if you getting told something like that before the game. It's just pretty crazy. But with that being said, once again, with Nick Foles being successful this postseason, with Case Keenum being successful this postseason, Chris Long being successful, even Rodney McLeod, and with the Rams going as far as he did, does this victory confirm that for prior to them leaving to go to LA, them last 6-7 years or during the Jeff Fisher era, did the Rams tank?
No, I don't say that. I wouldn't say that they tanked. I would say that they was just under poor management. Mm-hmm. That was just basically it. Now, the owners knew about the poor management and let it continue, but I don't think the players tanked it. That's wrong, because if that was the case, then why all of a sudden they perked up when they got McVay? It was Fisher and his high school play caller.
Oh, we can go back farther.
His power eye offense, basically. Run left, run right, run center, and then try to pass if you can. That was his offense, and it sucked. And Jeff Fisher's, somebody said online, it was funny. He said Jeff Fisher needs to be fired, and he was already fired.
Right.
He needs to be fired right now. He don't have a job. That's how bad he is. So no, they didn't tank. It was just poor coaching. He didn't know what he was doing. And then there was a clip of him basically Fisher cutting Nick Foles. He's like, well, I hope you land on your feet.
Right. I saw that.
That's where the comment came from.
Super Bowl ring, baby.
So
that's where the comment came from. He's like, man, that man needs to be fired. He don't even have a job.
Yeah, it's pretty
they
crazy.
didn't tank, man.
But the reason why I say tank because Kevin Demoff, he's like the COO of the Rams.
Oh God.
He was at some kind of event doing something for the youth. And I guess it was like a hot mic or something was around. And the mic heard him say, yeah, like the last year St. Louis. He was like, yeah, we messed up and won some games, the last couple years or whatever.
Wow.
So it was like, he didn't really want the Rams to get victories because that would have brought more people to the seats.
It's just like the owner in Major League.
Yeah.
Remember if y'all seen Major League?
Yeah.
And basically, she put this team purposely together for them to lose so they could move to Miami.
And thank God they didn't have a life size.
Oh my God, no! I don't think they want to do that.
That'd be a bad cardboard thing. Yeah, yeah. But so y'all say it wasn't a tank. I say,
it was a well planned losing streak.
Right. All right. So unless anything crazy happens between now and football season, I think
people quitting on their job before they start.
I think I think we're pretty much done with football for a minute.
Yep.
But
until we
meet again. So up next,
but the Rams will be Super Bowl
I'm gonna miss
champions.
football.
Yeah.
If it's XFL, I wouldn't be missing football because the season would have started in the XFL.
And what's crazy is that it feels like it was yesterday when you and I decided to do the platform pick 'em.
That's right.
That's
right.
It should be cool, next season to have him along.
Oh,
I'm picking Rams every week. Every week.
Every week. We gonna see when them scores tell up, and you can be like, I'm still behind.
That was very competitive, though.
It was.
I'll end up losing by 3.
Yeah.
3 games.
3 games. So.
We picking like season end. Oh, let's go.
Oh yeah.
16 and up.
And then don't forget about the playoff platform.
Right.
The one and done. That's tough.
My lock's still gonna be the Rams. I'm faithful.
Ask Smoooth about his lock of the Rams in the playoffs.
Right.
How they go.
Right. Shoot. I mean, everyone's lock in the playoffs gone. So
everybody knows.
Mine
was the Chiefs. Mine was the Chiefs.
We all was out in the first round.
We all
saw that coming.
Second round.
Who saw that coming?
Eric Kell was so bad we ain't seen him.
He came back. You're like, man, I'm bringing these long shifts. Okay.
All right.
But shouts out to you, though.
Hey,
man,
Louis Music, man. Got to put you on the show next season, man. Talk about your Patriots and how they tanking in their season next year.
Right. That'll be doing the idiot part of the show.
If you're still brave, come on the show.
Come on down, brother.
Come on down.
All right. So up next, we got top 25 college basketball. So Siddall, you begin. Stan, you follow me.
You ready?
All right.
I'm gonna begin, right?
Yep.
So number 25, we got the U.
Number 24, we got Kentucky.
23, Nevada.
22, Wichita State.
21, the house that Michael built, North Carolina.
20, the house that the Fab Five built, Michigan.
19, I don't know who built this, West Virginia.
18, I don't think anybody else came famous out of Rhode Island.
17, Blake Griffin and them boys, Oklahoma.
Number 16, Clemson.
Number 15, Tennessee.
14, Greg Oden. Ohio State.
Oh, boy.
No.
Number 13, Arizona.
Number 12, Gonzaga.
Number 11, St. Mary's.
Number 10, Kansas. Boo.
Number 9, Kyrie Irving coming out of Duke.
Number 8, Charles Barkley and his Auburn Tigers.
Number 7, Texas Tech.
Number 6, I don't know who came out of Cincinnati, but it's next to Cleveland.
Number 5, I can think of David West from Xavier.
Number 4, Michigan State.
Number 3, Purdue.
Number 2, Virginia.
And number 1, holding strong, Villanova.
There you go. So that's the college top 25. Let's see. We got Purdue, 19-game winning streak. That's a lot of games.
Sure is.
Virginia, 14-game winning streak. Villanova, 9-game winning streak. Cincinnati, 15. St. Mary's, 18. Rhode Island, 14. So
somebody's primed for an upset. That's all that means.
Uh-oh. That's college basketball for you.
Yeah, man. Somebody's gonna storm the court.
Man. So, what a week for Mizzou and SLU.
Wait a minute, SLU?
Yes.
We haven't talked about SLU all year.
I know.
As in St. Louis University?
Yes.
That's right.
What's so
Tell
crazy?
me about this, because I haven't heard this one.
So, remember a couple weeks ago, we were talking about, it's a lot of problems going on with SLU with the Title IX investigation, et cetera, et cetera. But ever since they brought out this Title IX investigation, granted, 2 of the 4 players that are being charged for this, they have actually left the school. A third one is still under review. The fourth one, actually 2 other ones are under review. A third one may leave. But over this last 4 games, SLU is 3-1. They have improved their record over 500 and are climbing up the ranks in the Atlantic 10 Conference. Travis Ford has done a marvelous job with everything that he's had to deal with only playing 8 guys and getting that team to finally come together and play ball as a team. They're doing what the Cavaliers can't do right now. I'm just saying, they are coming together as a team and they're playing better and better and better. I won't go out there and say they may be a tournament team this year, but
it's too much.
But it's going to help the recruiting process because they're seeing that even through adversity, you're able to find yourself. And now you're getting more wins. You're getting more people to come to the Shapers Arena to check out the games. They're winning on the road more. So a lot of good things are coming out from SLU. In regards to Mizzou, after they lost, I believe, 2 or 3 games in a row, they have beaten consecutively on the road Alabama.
Okay.
Last Saturday, they just beat 21st ranked at the time Kentucky.
Kentucky?
They beat Kentucky for the first time ever in school history.
In school history?
Yes.
Kentucky?
And then
Like in any sport?
No, just
I'm
basketball.
about to say, 'cause I'm pretty sure we whooped them in football.
And then last night they beat Ole Miss at Ole Miss. I think Ole Miss was like 6-1 in the season at home. So 96-2. But Mizzou, thanks to once again Council Morton, great job. The young guys, Jonte Porter, who should be a high school senior, he's stepping up his game. Cassius Robinson, he is the graduate transfer. He's doing his thing. Council Morton has them guys playing at a level that even the players themselves didn't imagine that they'd be able to do right now.
Just imagine, man. We always talked about the recruits that they missed out on this year. But think about next year and the year after that if Council Morton stays around.
And see, a recruit from Chicago Simeon High School, one of the top 30 point guards in the country, he was at the game at Mizzou when they played Kentucky. And after the game, about a day later, he announced he's going to join Mizzou.
See there?
Point guard. And he knows he's going to get a lot of clock because we don't really have a point guard on our team. So, hey, Council Morton, continue to do what you are doing for SLU. For Mizzou. But we found out last night through Dick Vitale.
Awesome, baby.
Awesome, baby. He's a PT peer. He announced through sources that Michael Porter Jr. has started to work out. He's dunking in practices.
Okay.
Well, he hasn't did like a full practice, but like when they warm up a little bit, he'll do a little dunk here and there. Council Morton has finally said more details. Not just saying he's not doing a lot of work right now. Or, no, he's saying don't be surprised if you see him come back before season's end.
Don't rush the young man, Just don't rush him.
So if he's 100% healthy, not 85 or 90, but if he's 100% healthy
100%.
and he checks out in all areas, this last month of Mizzou basketball can get really, really interesting. Yeah. So, what a week once again for Mizzou and for SLU. Now,
Showtime.
NBA basketball.
Showtime, baby.
Got the standings, and we're going to the West Coast. Starting off with Siddall. I think you're doing the ad-libs. You ready?
All right, man. We're going to the best of the West. We're going to start with the worst, and we got Josh Stanton on deck.
Let's do it.
All
Ball
right.
up.
Number 15, dead last. We got the Mavericks. I got you laughing. You supposed to have me laughing.
Little punk ponies.
Number 14, the Kings.
Throw them in the brig.
Number 13, the Suns.
Boy, you're shining like a damn light bulb.
Number 12, the Grizzlies.
Winnie the Pooh Bear.
Whew. Number 11, the Lakers.
The losers.
Number 10, the Jazz.
The base is out of there.
Number 9, the Clippers.
They're doing all right.
Number 8, Pelicans.
Catching fish.
Number 7, Trailblazers.
Still blazing that trail. Slow and steady.
All right. Number 6, the Nuggets.
Okay, they're starting to find a little bit more gold.
Number 5, Thunder.
Boom. Followed by lightning.
Number 4, the Timberwolves.
I'm happy for them. Butler and Gibson and Thibodeau.
I almost said the Bulls, but the Timberwolves.
Right.
Anyway.
Timber Bulls.
The Timberwolves.
Pretty much.
Right.
Dang it.
Number 3, the San Antonio Spurs.
This sound ain't big enough for the two of us.
Number 2, the Rockets.
Rockets bursting flames on this.
Man.
And number 1, the Warriors.
Man.
Cheat code still activated.
So let's do a little recap of the Western Conference, man. What team? Who's been surprising? Who's been disappointing? Any stories you want to bring out?
OKC just beat the Warriors last night.
Who did?
Oklahoma City.
Sure did.
20-point game. I
The
believe.
team that I said
Sure enough.
and Oklahoma. I'm gonna say Oklahoma State. Oklahoma
Oklahoma City.
is now 2-0 this season against Golden State. 1-1 at home and on the road. And last night they won in convincing
20-point game.
fashion. Paul George
30.
had a game.
Indeed.
Had a game. I'm telling you, playoffs, if these two teams meet, if it's not the Rockets and Golden State, Thunder and Golden State is going to be freaking incredible. I'm telling you. Nuggets, they are on the rise. They beat Golden State a couple days ago as well. So watch out for them. Now, in the East.
Really surprised.
The Beast of the East.
Not surprised on who?
I'm not surprised when the Warriors lose anymore. It's like, well,
All right, now we've got number 15, the Atlanta Hawks.
Pigeons.
Number 14, Orlando Magic.
They lost their wands.
13, we got
Oh, hell. They was just number.
Oh, hell no.
he talking about them Bulls, y'all.
It was just number 12.
Number 12, the Brooklyn Nets.
They hitting everything but net, but they doing better than my Bulls.
Number 11, the New York Knicks.
Who just lost a unicorn.
Yep.
More about that later.
Uh-oh.
Number 10, the Charlotte Hornets.
Their stingers are dull at this point. It's like trying to stab with a butter knife.
Number 9, Detroit Pistons.
No oil in them pistons.
I don't know, 4-game winning streak.
Oh, yeah, with Blake
and they
Griffin.
got Blake.
They got 1 quart of oil for a 16-quart engine. They getting it.
They getting there.
They getting there.
Number 8, and barely holding on to that 8th spot, Philadelphia
Y'all got to do
76ers.
something. The Eagles just won. Come on. Come on. Do what Cleveland
Come on,
did.
76. They've been falling a little bit.
Just a little bit. Number 7, Miami Heat.
Right where they belong. Not a number 4.
Number 6, Indiana Pacers.
They did.
Number 5, Milwaukee Bucks. Did y'all see Giannis?
Ooh! We're going to talk about that too.
How you gonna jump over a grown man like that, man?
LeBron did it first. All right. Keep going.
Number 4.
Actually, Vince Carter did it first.
LeBron's was baby.
Number 4, the Washington Wizards.
Let's go, Bradley Bill. Let's do the thing.
Number 3, the soap opera, Cleveland Cavaliers.
I better love LeBron while you got him. We're going to talk about that too.
Yes. Number 2, Toronto Raptors.
We the North.
They coming. One game behind the number 1 team, Boston Celtics.
Look at the Irish, baby.
So let's talk about this Giannis.
What happened?
That was just a game.
Just
that was
like,
the same game.
That wasn't right, man. How you just gonna? That man got a family, man.
That man got a wife and kids to support.
Kids, man. That ain't right.
Hey, Tim,
over that. How you gonna put that man on a poster like that, man?
Put him on a billboard. It was that bad.
Only thing Tim Hardaway felt on his head was bloop bloop.
You're right.
What was this? It grazed me.
Oh my God,
bro!
It grazed me. I don't like that. I don't like that feeling.
Put that grazed me on my head. What was that?
Oh man!
Oh no!
Yeah, so Giannis, man, incredible.
That was the same game that
Porzingis
went down.
Yep.
So it's ACL.
Yeah.
Oh,
out for the season.
Out for the season, man. The Garden got so quiet when he went down.
And that's the 4th or 5th player from Team LeBron in the All-Star game that's going to be out for the season or out for a long time. Crazy.
They better get traded to the Western Conference.
Speaking of the All-Star teams, the NBA All-Star Saturday night, all the participants are in effect. The first event, which I like this event. This is really cool. It shows the range. It shows your agility as a big man / as a guard as well. The Taco Bell Skills Challenge. The participants: Joel Embiid, Buddy Hield, Lou Williams. Porzingis was going to be in it, so he'll be replaced.
Yeah.
Al Horford, Laurie Marketing. That's your boy, ain't it?
Yeah, man.
From the Bulls, baby.
Spencer Dinwiddie,
Spike that ball,
and Jamal Murray. So once again, the goal is you have your big men versus your guards and forwards. The winner of the big men in a tournament face the winner of the guards. They meet up for the final to see who will meet the challenge and score the bucket after they do a couple of different drills.
Yeah, it's a drill. It's ain't
right.
That's
It's a
drill. So weird.
Skills challenge.
Joel Embiid acting like he's too big for that.
You gotta pass through this and that, and you gotta shoot a 3-pointer. You gotta do this.
These are the type of drills that show your athleticism.
Yeah, it does. It does. And last year, a big man won, I believe.
Yeah, I forget who won.
I can't recall who played. Matter of fact, go on Google and find out who won last year while we talk about 2018 stuff.
Taco Bell Skills Challenge.
And put 2017. So, and the JBL 3-point contest. This should be very good as well. We have the participants: Eric Gordon, Devin Booker, Klay Thompson, St. Louis's own Bradley Beal.
Come on, Bradley Beal.
Wayne Ellington, Kyle Lowry, Tobias Harris, and Paul George.
Take a wild guess who won last year.
Kristaps Porzingis won, didn't he?
Yep.
Yep, he ain't doing it this year. That was
Came to defend his title.
Yep, there you go. Now, in the Verizon Slam Dunk.
Yo, they just made a change in that.
Yeah, I know.
What was the change?
It sucks. So, Victor
Tell me what the change is. I don't know. I'm trying to follow y'all. What changed?
All right, here we go. So, yeah, Victor Oladipo.
Okay.
Dennis Smith Jr., Larry Nance Jr., and it was going to be Aaron Gordon,
but
he's hurt.
And so
insert Donovan Mitchell, the dude that I said from the Jazz that got hops.
Yes, you said that.
I'm telling you, this dude is a highlight reel. This, I'm going to go ahead and say it now, folks. This dunk contest is going to outdo the dunk contest with Aaron Gordon. And I'm saying now. And Zach LaVine. I'm saying it now.
Ain't nothing outdo
that. I am putting it out there now.
They gotta put some creativity.
I know. That's why I'm going out on a limb by myself on the edge of the plank, and I'm saying
That wood is gonna.
I'm saying
you
between
in there with the shots.
between Donovan Mitchell, Larry Nance Jr., and Dennis Smith Jr. Now I know Oladipo got some ups, but Donovan Mitchell, Larry Nance Jr., and Dennis Smith Jr. These guys know how to rise to the occasion.
Also, I hope so though.
Also, Oladipo's no stranger to this.
He ain't.
In it, who was he against? Who was? They put on a good contest too. It was Oladipo back when he was with the.
Sure, I want to say it was against Paul George, wasn't it?
Are you talking about the college basketball?
No, the dunk competition.
This dunk competition.
Oh, slam dunk. Okay.
Yeah, Oladipo.
I put Oladipo there. Oops.
Let me see here. Matter of fact, we're going to go to the great Google machine.
Was it against Anthony Howard? I mean, not Anthony Howard, Dwight Howard.
Let's see here.
It was 2015.
This is right here. Let's see here. I'm trying to see who did he beat? I mean, who did he face?
You know what?
No, but yeah, he'll find that out. Oh, here we go, right here, 2015 dunk contest.
It was Zach LaVine.
Oh,
it was Zach LaVine.
There you go, Zach LaVine
himself.
Yep.
That was the first one, and then 16 was LaVine and Gordon. And I don't care what Smoooth say, can't nothing, man.
That was incredible.
That's second to Jordan Wilkins.
I mean, but look, people thought
that was.
But look, people thought But people thought that you weren't gonna see nothing exciting as what you saw with LaVine and Gordon. So you never know.
Yeah, you never know, but I don't know about this one.
Well, I mean, that's probably because he's not really familiar with the dunk participants either, though. You know, like if you kind of saw their highlights in the season and what they've done with these dunks that they've been doing.
That's one thing, though. You know, one thing to have some hops and everything in the season.
Yeah.
But you got to have some creativity behind what you're doing in the dunk contest.
Yeah.
You can't predict that. Not unless you've seen them in the gym practicing on pickup games and stuff. You kind of see them messing around.
Yep. But that's why
you can't really judge that.
That's why Smoooth is going out on a limb and saying this is going to be this, especially because it's not going to be just two guys. I feel like everyone is going to bring it.
Now that would be dope.
Yeah.
Question. So, it's been talked about since he went to Miami. But do you ever think, or has the hype died down about getting LeBron in the dunk?
Oh, he done.
Nah,
he done. I don't even think about it no more.
But if he were to do it, you can't tell me you wouldn't be excited. He'd win it hands down. That boy got some.
Oh yeah, I mean he still got mad hops
at his advanced age right now in his career. Nah, he ain't gonna do it. But
I don't want to hear his age because his brother's finna be 34.
Yeah,
out here running with the best of.
Right.
He is. But man, he was better when he was like 25. When he was 25, he was. Whoo,
that's it. That was a time.
Everybody wanted him.
Like from the range of when he was what 18 to 25, like you said, that was the time he should have took advantage of it.
25 was peak age, man.
They wanted him in his Miami days, and then he left, and he was like, all right,
man,
you can't figure out why. I just don't know why.
I think it was personal. Like he was afraid to lose. For real. I think that would have been something.
You know what? That makes sense with LeBron James.
Right, because that would have been something that would have not haunted, but it would have been over that. Oh, he lost the dunk competition. You know, he want that to be over his head.
And you know, it's par for the course. You know, with his competitiveness compared to a Michael Jordan or Kobe Bryant.
Mm-hmm. Yep. So,
if I'm not mistaken, Kobe Bryant participated.
And he won.
He won.
Oh man. So we're not gonna talk about the All-Star celebrity game?
Oh, please let everyone know who is.
All right.
We got Team Clippers and Team Lakers, right?
That's gonna be on Friday.
Yeah.
Which is gonna be before all the fun stuff on Saturday. For Team Clippers, we've got from ABC's Blackish, Anthony Anderson.
Mm-hmm.
Actor and social media star Brandon Armstrong, also known as B.A. The guy that does all the impersonations.
Right.
Yeah. So that'll be good. Also from Blackish, Miles Brown. We've got Win Butler from Arcade Fire. We've got Common.
Common's gonna be in there.
Yo.
Andre McGrath.
Yo.
An Olympic sprinter. We've got Stephanie Dawson from the WNBA Chicago Sky. We've got Paul Pierce,
Paul Pierce coming back.
I don't get it.
All right.
You got Dasha Polanco, who was an actress and actress.
You just get one person's name.
I'm coming back.
Oh, okay, okay. Okay.
I'm coming back.
Okay.
We've got Bubba Watson, the 2-time Master Champion. Jason Williams.
Oh, white chocolate.
Man, that elbow pass. I want
fresh off the big was it big three?
No, he didn't play.
He did. He got hurt.
Well, I'm saying, like, he didn't play the full season.
Oh. No.
An actor, singer, musician, comedian, Jamie Foxx.
We were so the same.
Here comes Jamie Foxx.
I like Jamie. Jamie's who I aspired to be when I grew up. All right, so that's Team Clippers. Now for Team Lakers.
Okay.
We've got Sterling Brim from MTV's Ridiculousness. He pretty much rewinds the camera and the videos and stuff.
All right.
We've got Nick Cannon.
Of course.
Actor, struggling recording artist.
Struggling very hard.
Nickelodeon mogul, which is, I think, he's going to get. And then MTV's wilding out. We've got boxer Terrence Crawford. Rachel Demeter from NBA 2K TV. From Power and Entourage, Jerry Ferrara.
Okay.
We've got the co-owner of the Milwaukee Bucks, Mark Larcy. We've got Caleb McLaughlin, whatever, from Stranger Things. We've got Candace Parker from the Los Angeles Sparks.
Okay.
Oh, wow, that's a lot. We've got Drew Scott from Property Brothers. We've got actor, singer, and music producer Chris Wu. We've got Nate Robinson.
Yeah, Nate, dog.
Back on the NBA court. And just when you didn't think it could get any better, we've got NBA legend and ESPN analyst Tracy McGrady.
Oh, yeah, this should be good.
We got some future Big Three participants, I see.
Right.
2 future Hall of Famers right there.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
All right, so.
Jason Williams in the Hall of Fame?
Now, wait a minute.
Nah, he ain't.
You didn't mention one. Is he ain't going to be in it this year?
Who?
The little one, small guy, funny guy.
He retired.
Oh, no.
He retired from it.
Oh, he retired
and
from
he
it.
is also on his international irresponsible comedy tour.
Is he still on Hangover?
Well, actually, he will be the official host for the All-Star Weekend.
Make sure he don't put his hands on no alcoholic beverages.
Boy, that was so funny when I saw that.
My goodness.
Oh, wow, look at this. Tracy McGrady is going to be a coach and a player for the team. And Paul Pierce and Common are going to be coaches and team players. And Michael B. Jordan will be a coach for the Lakers.
Not Michael Ayer.
So Michael B. Jordan.
Okay, I got you.
The ladies know who that is.
I got you.
Star, one of the stars of the Black Panther, which comes out next.
I cannot wait, man.
I'm going to be in there looking like I'm from Zamunda going to Wakanda. It's gonna be great.
It's gonna be hot in the theater anyway.
It's gonna be real. You're not gonna say what?
Careful.
That's dangerous.
So, going back to the soap opera, As the World Turns, the Cleveland Cavaliers. True or false? LeBron James will be gone after this season, fellas.
If everything holds true right now, and everything is happening right now, as is happening now, yes, he's gone. I don't know if he's going to one Warriors team.
No, he ain't going.
Oh no, he shut.
Of all the rumors, he shut that down. Okay, all right, he just shut it down. But yeah, I think he's gone, man. I think he's gone.
Let me say something. If that Warrior stuff would have been true, people would have disrespected and not had. People would have no respect for him.
Legacy
they would
shot.
have less respect than they do for Kevin Durant for what he did.
He would have been like reneging the NBA pass.
No,
he would have been the renegger of the year.
Right. I mean, yes.
about 25 teams when the NBA would have dropped out and say, we know be good.
Like, you know what?
y'all go ahead and play, man.
Right.
That would be the ultimate super team.
Oh my goodness
Think about
gracious.
You would have Draymond Green probably at center. You'd have
Durant gonna be
Durant at center.
I mean,
he already 6'11".
Oh, yeah. So you're gonna have Durant at center.
Draymond Green.
It's gonna be between Green
and LeBron
for smaller power forward. Clay and Steph.
Mm.
Oh, that's cheat code activated.
Yeah.
I work at 2K. I made this happen.
That's your 2K season. You know, you done made it.
That is your 2K
season.
season. That's what you go on. All right, let's get it.
Oh my goodness.
It's dunks and 3-pointers all game.
It's crazy. It's crazy.
No layups.
Yeah, but I think he's gone. I think he's gone. If everything's haywire right now, he's gone.
I don't want him to go. I don't think. LeBron is a smart man when it comes to off-season decisions.
He is.
I don't think he's gonna do that again. Because last time they burned down the city. Next time they burned it down his mama house.
Nah, I disagree with that because everyone is seeing what's going on here.
Yeah.
This is not about LeBron James not wanting to play for Cleveland. This is him not getting along with one owner, Dan Gilbert. And this still goes back to when LeBron James left the first time and he had that letter. LeBron James came back to Cleveland for one reason only, to fulfill his promise to bring him a ring.
Oh, well, he did.
So he did it.
And also, they can't be mad at him if he leaves.
He can't.
He did do that. But I'm going to say this. This right now is like a good marriage. There's no such thing as a perfect marriage. You're going to have an argument. Mm-hmm. You're not going to like each other.
That's true.
But what you're not going to do is get a divorce. In some cases. You're going to work through this. All right? They're going to talk it out like gentlemen.
You better hope.
If they got to. Fight it out like grown men.
Actually, they just did that a couple days ago. Reports were that LeBron and some execs, LeBron cursed them all out after a heated exchange. That was during that same time frame where they had that team meeting with Kevin Love and Isaiah Thomas and all that.
They got into it.
It was the same time frame. They happened in the same exact room. LeBron cussed them out because let me just break some stuff down. In the offseason, he didn't want Kyrie to be traded. No one got at him to give them his, let him decide or get his thoughts or whatever, get his opinion. He asked for them to trade for or see about Jamal Crawford. They were like, nah, we good on him. They had a deal in place to acquire your boy, Jimmy Butler, and Paul George.
Oh, yeah.
And then guess what they did? They fired David Griffin, the GM, after that. Yeah. Brought in a new guy, Kobe Altman. He's basically just a guy there, but the real leader of who's going to make the decisions is really Dan Gilbert. He stated, well, his whole vibe is, now that he got his ring, he can care less how LeBron feels. That's why no one has gotten at LeBron James about what's going to happen next. And then also with LeBron James not committing to the team, it's kind of handcuffing if they can make a deal or not to acquire someone to come in, because it's not a guarantee LeBron gonna stay. So you got all this stuff going on with LeBron and Dan Gilbert. Remember I said last week, Dan Gilbert and Isaiah Thomas be texting buddies and everything, but you don't even want to contact or make sure you have a good relationship with your best player, the guy who brought you a championship, basically. Mm-hmm. So
he's a franchise, he's a franchise player, and not only that, like the greatest Cavalier
ever
of all time.
So, like I said, it got so bad now with LeBron, Dan Gilbert that I'm gonna go ahead and say it now. LeBron gone.
It's a shame. I just have one question. Are they gonna have a season finale show? It's just like one of those. It's like one of those, Real Housewives or whatever, where somebody just like blow up and fight somebody.
That's going to be called the playoffs.
They're going to be the playoffs.
It's going to be a two-part season finale.
A two-part season finale.
It's going to be the playoffs. Second part is going to be the offseason. There you go.
Yeah, there you go.
Man,
that's a shame. It's a shame. They can't really get it together. It's like, and if you know anything about Cleveland sports, they just can't get right. I mean, from basketball to football, baseball, it's just something that always holds them back from being great.
Right.
Right. Cleveland just can't get it together in sports.
Yeah, it's definitely all bad. And the thing is that it's affecting the team. Like, their play has been terrible. They had a 20-point lead against the lowly Orlando Magic. Matter of fact, let me go back and see. Yeah, the Magic are they are number 14 in the East.
Oh my goodness!
Cleveland had a 20-point lead and lost by 20.
That is no excuse against a team like that.
Everyone is saying that LeBron looks dispirited.
They lost by 18.
18. Okay.
18.
Wow.
18 points.
Oh.
It's a difference between 18 It's like getting $18, $20. Which one you want?
Oh man.
Exactly. Dag nabbit.
Keep the faith. But
I got to, man.
keep the faith,
If we're
bro.
gonna talk about
Keep
it,
the faith.
the Celtics lost to the Raptors by 20.
But the Raptors are second.
I don't care, dog. Just wait until All-Star break. I guarantee you something gonna click.
Yeah, but and Isaiah Thomas, every game that he's saying that guys quit on the team, they ain't playing together. Dwayne Wade says we can't blame nobody else but ourselves. Wow. He said
That's a veteran response right there.
He said also, which is something really big. He's like, this is something that I've never seen or been a part of in my career.
That's saying something.
That says a whole lot right there.
That's a veteran. That's a respected veteran.
He said he's never seen what he's seeing right now with this team. So it's definitely all bad. But
just wait until the All-Star break. Something's gonna click. They're gonna get that rest. They're not gonna talk about that for a good week, a good 2 weeks. And then they're gonna come back and then probably gonna lose the first game. But then they're gonna get it together.
But you know what else can happen though?
What?
It's the All-Star break, so they got all of those star players in one space, and you got some other players. Hey, you know what? If things don't work out in Cleveland, there's always our team. Hey, we got a good team. We can have a duo here. They can work. They're working their deals out. That's what you see a lot in football during the All-Star game. There, you get players like, hey man, just come to our team. We can work out in the off season. Hey, you can sign this deal in the off season. Same thing is happening at the All-Star break.
mm-hmm.
And even make it worse.
Right.
They're gonna be lobbying LeBron James.
Now, with the All-Star break coming too, that may give LeBron maybe that second half boost because he's gonna play with more elite talent in the All-Star game, of course.
That's gonna mess him up.
So maybe just going through that weekend, being around a better environment would kind of like be that, kind of be like that vacation that he needed for a minute before you get back to the second half of the season. So the All-Star break could really pay dividends for the Cavaliers.
It's like a kid.
We shall see.
It's like a student after Christmas break. You got to go back to school.
Right.
Go back to
We'll see. We're going to find out. So, NHL.
All right.
West Coast.
West Coast, the best coast sometimes, but not in the Coyote sake. They last place. They got what? 33 points.
Wow.
Canucks with 48 points.
I'm sorry, Siddall. What division is this?
This is the Pacific Division.
Thank you, sir.
All right.
I just didn't know.
I'm just checking, right?
No, I didn't know.
Pacific. It's the Pacific Division. Right. Okay. The Oilers have 50 points. 61 points, you got the Kings. The Ducks with 62. Flames with 62. Sharks with 64. And the Golden Knights hold strong with 74 points.
This is crazy.
My goodness.
Smacking that.
In the Central Division, we got the Blackhawks are last. What happened? 56 points.
I ain't see that coming.
Avalanche, 62 points. The Wild, 63. Got the Stars with 66. Blues with 67.
Hold strong in third place.
Hold strong. The Nashville Predators, 71. And the Jets, look at them go. They get 73.
Winnipeg. In the East, in the Metropolitan Division. The Metropolitan Division.
All right.
New York Rangers, 55. Hurricanes, 57. Islanders, 58. Blue Jackets, 58. Flyers, 59. Devils, 62. The reigning, defending, undisputed, two-time champs, Pittsburgh Penguins with 63 points. Matter of fact, they'll be in St. Louis coming up.
All right, here we go.
Washington Capitals, 67. In the Atlantic Division, Sabres, 38. Senators, 45. Canadians, 50. Red Wings, 50. Panthers, 52. Maple Leafs, 67. What a jump there. Bruins, 72. Lightning, 75.
Leading everybody.
Yeah, by 1 point over the inaugural Las Vegas Golden Knights. It's crazy.
Golden Knights, what is going on? I've never seen this type of performance by expansion team.
Yeah.
Basic expansion. They are really winning the game. Yeah, they're Las Vegas.
You see why they doing it? Because they in Vegas.
They relaxed, huh?
No, think about it. Everybody bet in Vegas. Everybody betting on the home team. Home team got to show up.
You better show
You
up.
better show up.
I don't think it's like the 60s where the mob was, running the.
If y'all don't show up, some of y'all ain't showing up to the games, right?
Right, with the mob.
He's watching too much casino.
Yeah, so locally, our St. Louis Blues, they had a little win streak going on before last night's terrible game. Well, actually, no, it didn't. They won. See, they won three of the last 5 games. They beat the Avalanche 3-1. Then they beat the Canadiens 3-1, but then lost to the Bruins 3-1.
Wow.
Then beat Buffalo Sabres 1-0, and then came back home and lost last night it was just a terrible game, 6-2 to the Wild. And a lot of people weren't happy with their performance last night. It's kind of like they didn't even show up to play. And it's kind of been like an ongoing issue and concern in regards to the Blues not being consistent as they were at the beginning of the season. So a lot of people are questioning the team's heart right now.
They're playing like the baseball equivalent to the Cardinals.
Oh, dear God.
I'm just saying.
Speaking of which was the perfect segue to our next subject.
Football
is gone.
Yes, sir.
But starting next week, it's official. Spring training for Major League Baseball.
Catch the fever. Remember that?
Yes.
Yes.
My favorite time of the year, my favorite sport is baseball.
Oh, okay.
It is. I love it, man. Love it. It just has a little more extra for me. You know what I'm saying?
I love baseball.
Some other game.
Play baseball.
Yeah.
I can't wait. Every time the Super Bowl is over, that's when you start the countdown for pitches and catches to report. And I can't wait. I want to see this Cardinal team. They better show me something. I think the only way they're really going to really perform well this season is if we see some good performances by some young players. They just come up out of nowhere and perform. So I think for the young guys coming in, this is the perfect opportunity to show what you got, because there's really no set lineup in the Cardinals main roster. So they have a chance. So we'll see. We'll see how that, particularly the infield stacks up.
Yeah.
Outfield is stacked. It's already set. But infield, it's got to get a little solid there.
Any thoughts staying on baseball? Cardinals, any team in particular?
Russell Wilson got traded from the Rangers to the
Ain't that something?
He doesn't play baseball.
He doesn't even play.
This brother is busy all year. All year.
He could really be a Deion Sanders and play 2 sports, Bo Jackson or somebody.
He could do
but
it.
on
He
the
really
Yankees,
could.
though, the Yankees can make the playoffs, and then that'll interfere with football. Football starts.
With the Yankees, though, I don't think he'll have a chance to play because they're so good. I mean, it's so stacked.
He still got to show up to the games, right?
Yeah, he can show up.
But does he have that kind of contract?
You can put him in as pinch hitter.
So,
I don't know.
Going back to the Cardinals, I was talking to a friend of mine at work today, and I was saying how it's so important and so big that we got Willie McGee and Jose Oquendo. And Oquendo is back as a third base coach, and he's gonna be with the team every day. I truly feel. I know how you feel about Matheny, but I truly feel that with bringing those 2 guys in, especially Oquendo, no nonsense guy. He's going to make sure the infield is right on defense. Make sure runners don't get stranded or thrown out at third or at home. Matt Carpenter. But a lot of our losses last season, we probably had about maybe 10, 15 losses last year due to lack of fundamentals.
Definitely.
And with Oquendo and McGee being on that team, I feel that at least that's adding 10 more wins to the season.
This is how I feel about it, though. And back to my analogies again.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah.
Adding Willie McGee and Jose Kendall to the Cardinals is like adding a Hemi engine to a Pinto.
Mm.
Oh.
Simple as that.
Mm.
To a Pinto?
To a Pinto.
A Pinto.
A hoopty. Put a Hemi in a hoopty.
Your
Basically.
analogies are all over the place today, baby.
A rusted out hoopty. Put a Hemi in a rusted out hoopty. Now, what kind of sense does that make? You know?
But what if?
Change the car.
What
and then
if?
put the Hemi in there.
But what if that Hoopty and Pinto? Well, let's say what if Jose Kendall and McGee was like Vin Diesel on Fast and Furious, and they hooked up that ride, and now it's legit.
Nah.
First of all, ain't no Vin Diesels on the Cardinals on the Cardinals front office.
Oh, no.
Like,
I'm referring to Kendall and McGee being that reason why the Hoopty and Pinto is now legit.
They don't have any NOS. The NOS ain't there yet. and they trying to hook up. They're trying to pimp somebody's ride to pimp somebody's Pinto. That's what they're trying to do right now. It's just it's crazy. It's like they've done everything but, you know. And it's like they half did the job.
But I mean,
they half did the job. It's like,
see, it's different if you're seeing like 15,000 teams this offseason all making moves. But the Cardinals are pretty much on the same line as the other teams this year outside of the Brewers, in which a lot of teams really have not signed a lot of free agents this offseason because of why would a team want to pay a guy or give a guy 8 years for 200-some million when a team feel like, well, shoot, I can go ahead and just get this guy for less money or have a guy in-house and, you know what I'm saying, take that route instead.
I'm not taking away from that. They really did the best they could do considering the circumstances and who's available and everything, but I'll go back. It's almost like the joke with Spice Adams. And you know the answer to this. What's 9 times 5, Glenn? What's 9 times 5? And they keep on saying R. Dude. That's what I feel. That's the way I feel. I feel like that mama in the joke. Like, what's not like, you know, you gotta fire Matheny, then do it. You know, you're doing all of these little song and dance and circling around the issue when you're not fixing the issue. I mean, because you know what's gonna happen. They're gonna fall right in the 3rd place, 2nd place at best, miss the playoffs, and then, oh, you know what? I think we gotta fire Matheny. Yeah, fool. We told you that a year ago.
And it's not gonna be easy. And this is what I like about what the Brewers did too. Because if you don't know, the Brewers did acquire what's the name? Lorenzo Cain.
Oh yeah.
And Yelich.
Yeah.
As well, Christian Yelich from the Marlins, Lorenzo Cain. He was a free agent from the Kansas City Royals.
What their picture look like?
That outfit not good though. That's the issue.
There
But they are looking at trying to get like a Jake Arrieta or a Yu Darvish. So we'll see. But the Brewers have made noise, and they are competing
Can
to
they
have
sign them back after they get them?
Right. They are competing to have the best outfield, not in just the NL Central, but in all of baseball. So having Brian, having Yelich, and Lorenzo Cain in that outfield for the next couple of years, because Lorenzo Cain, he already signed for 5 years.
Yeah, he did. It's $64 million.
I think Yelich has about 2 or 3 more years remaining, and then Brian. So this Brewers team is going to be scary good, and you cannot take them lightly. So you can't think about this the Cubs anymore. You got to come with the Cardinals. And with
now,
us,
as far as the outfield, the Cardinals, hey, we ain't too sad.
I was just gonna say, you know, we have Ozuna, we have Fam. I can't wait to see what Fam is gonna do.
Full season and
oh my goodness,
solid position.
And then hopefully, you know, Dexter Fowler. Hopefully, right. Hopefully Fowler, he stays healthy, and now that he's playing at a corner position, maybe his knees will hold up better. He'll have less injuries. And he'll be more consistent because when he was consistent and he was healthy, he was hitting them dingers.
Mm-hmm.
So And then once again, with having Kendo and McGee, how they can make sure that certain guys are positioned right. They're playing better, sound defense.
Willie McGee was a great outfielder in his
day.
Yeah,
and base runner. So having those two guys, I think, is going to really pay dividends. But we'll see. Real quick, going back to Matheny, he had a former player from the Cardinals criticize him a few weeks ago. Randall Grichuck, the guy that we've been saying needed to go or, stop giving him favoritism with the whole nine.
Yeah, except I thought he was one of the guys that they was showing favoritism
Yeah.
to.
Well, he was traded
a
couple weeks ago to the Blue Jays. And once Grichuck had an interview on MLB Network, Grichuck stated, when I was in St. Louis, there were a lot of times where me and fellow outfielders kind of thought that if you were in the lineup, it was you got to get 2 hits or 1 hit and a walk to be in there the next day. And that wasn't good for anybody's confidence or anybody's state of mind. So basically, it was like, if you wasn't doing your job, you ain't going to play the next game. He felt that was the vibe from Matheny.
Yeah. That maybe I don't. I never was in that clubhouse, so I can't really say.
Then he says
didn't look like it.
Then he says it was kind of tough to get those everyday at bats. They like to play the hot hand a lot. If you struggle a couple of games, you might be sitting a couple of games, and then you have to kind of build your confidence back up on your own. It was a very tough situation for me. I think moving forward, this trade is going to be huge for me, with them saying get everyday at bats. So
either way, it doesn't look good.
But my thing is, he's the wrong person to say that, because we just alluded to it earlier. He was one of the ones that Matheny would favor to keep playing when he was doing bad.
Yeah, and you know what? And that's the thing, though. You got me thinking now. He was always striking out.
Exactly.
So yeah, he felt that way because
he wasn't performing. He wasn't performing.
I mean, he had a great bat if he can ever make contact with the ball.
I mean, how many times would you send down to the minor leagues doing the
ball would be way outside? He's swinging. Like, dude, what are you doing?
You gotta have faith.
Yeah.
I ain't had no faith in Richie.
Yeah, I mean, he has opportunities. He's the last one. He's the last one to say he wasn't given opportunities. They gave him ample opportunities, and he never took it and said, "You know what? This spot is mine."
All those guys they gave concessions to are gone.
And
that tells you something.
And now you have the brothers in the outfield, Pham, Fowler, and Ozuna. So, like I said, spring training starts, pitchers and catchers report, should I say, next Wednesday. So what's up next?
Happy Valentine's Day, sweetie. I have to go to Florida.
Speaking of baseball still, you brought this up earlier, Barry Bonds. Very controversial decision here for some. His number 25 is finally getting retired with the San Fran Giants.
Whatever, man.
Tell me your thoughts on that. Let's get it.
All right, man. It's just like I was saying. It goes right back to why I hate the Patriots. It's why I hate Barry Bonds, man.
Woo. Woo. Hot take.
As a player.
Hot take. If I have some water right now.
The home run champ is always going to be one Henry Aaron. It's not going to be Barry Bonds. Because he cheated. He flat cheated when he really didn't have to. So the man was playing at a Hall of Fame level when he moved from Pittsburgh to San Francisco.
Right.
The reason why he used the stuff was because of Mark McGwire and Sammy Sosa and what they were doing in the home run race back in 1998. He didn't want to feel left out, and he wanted to get some of the big money. It wasn't about winning or losing. It was about his paycheck and how he wanted to get paid. And so he felt that he had to use steroids to help him hit more home runs. And it was a selfish reason. And for that, first of all, you cheated. That's just cheating all the way around, across the board. You're getting a competitive advantage when others couldn't capitalize on that and get away with it easily. And he used the stuff, and then he's getting revered by, oh, he should make the Hall of Fame. No, he shouldn't. He should keep his behind out the Hall of Fame, and he shouldn't have his number 25 retired.
All right. So, with that being said, if the best fans in baseball, Cardinals, can
I'm gonna be fair on that. Nope. Mark McGwire shouldn't have his number. He shouldn't have no statue. I'm sorry, because you cheated.
I mean, because like they put
The
McGwire,
legacy of the Cardinals.
they put McGwire in the freaking Hall of Fame. So if he in the Hall of Fame for the Cardinals,
Who? The McGwire. Oh, McGwire Cardinal Hall of Fame.
yeah, the Cardinals Hall of Fame. Then hey, Bonds, and yeah, it sucked what he did. He didn't have to do it, but he did. But for what he meant to that city, I mean, I can't say that they wrong for that. Because
they love him in San Francisco.
Yeah.
Of course they love him in San Francisco. You know, he cheated, so what? Just like they love the Patriots in Boston.
Mm-hmm.
They love them. Everybody else hates them.
Mm-hmm. Stan, your thoughts?
You know, they made that decision.
Yep.
They don't retire about the jersey. He did what he did. I guess people have moved on from it. Maybe.
I haven't moved on, obviously. So, wrestling.
Oh,
It's been interesting, man.
Get into it, baby.
Yes, it
It
has.
has been interesting.
Getting ready for the Elimination Chamber.
Kurt Angle, you ought to be ashamed of yourself.
Then getting ready for.
Oh, yes.
Then we're getting ready for the fast lane.
We gonna talk about
But explain
I'm just joking.
Why Kurt Angle should be ashamed of himself.
shame.
Well, to start in Raw, the word is Alexa Bliss is going to defend her title in Elimination Chamber. However, her counterpart champion, Brock Lesnar, doesn't have to. He gets the night off. And Alexa Bliss has something to say about that. She accused Kurt Angle of being sexist. Accused him of sexism against her for putting her in and putting her in that elimination chamber and making her defend that title belt. Kurt Angle, you ought to be ashamed of yourself, man. You ought to be ashamed. Shouldn't happen.
You think so?
I mean, it's got to be one. It's got to be both or nothing.
Okay, so
if Alexa Bliss has to defend it, Brock Lesnar has to defend it. If Brock Lesnar don't have to defend it, then Alexa Bliss doesn't have to defend it.
okay,
Just be fair about it.
So
That's all.
all right, but hold on, wait. So
Be fair about
so in being fair, like Kurt Angle brought up,
Talk about it, Smoooth.
when was the last time Brock Lesnar had a title match?
Question number 2.
When was the last time Alexa Bliss had one?
I mean, it was back. It was, that one time that happened. That one time, man. It didn't happen that one time.
He's still trying to figure out.
Remember?
Yeah,
Remember, y'all? Remember?
Hold on.
What?
You done trying to figure it out?
When was
You done? According to Kurt Angle, the last time she defended that title was in October.
I mean, October.
And this is what?
Ain't that long.
This
This is
is
what,
February.
February?
Black
Ain't
History
that
Month,
long,
by the way.
And then my question also, when she faced Asuka, did she look like a champion to you when she had that match?
I mean, she put up a good fight.
She did?
I mean,
I
I
when?
think 2 other
She
people that
put
put
up-
up better
I
fights.
mean, she put up. I mean, some.
Like the best fight she
put
had
up
was
an
going up
effort.
and down the ring.
She put up an effort. Hold on.
Sometimes.
I mean the round. Excuse me.
Sometimes wins and losses don't matter.
When's it? She put up an effort, Siddall.
He tried.
She's the WWE
You tried,
World
y'all.
You got
Champion.
to.
He tried.
And she put up an effort. as the champion, you are the one person that is expected to defeat Asuka, which is why I still stand by my claim that Nia Jax needs to be champion because she's beating Asuka at Elimination Chamber. Ain't no way in hell.
She's undefeated though.
Or she may beat her at WrestleMania.
Undefeated.
Well, they've got the match at Elimination Chamber.
Right.
Ain't no way that Asuka finna do any of that on Nia Jax. Any of that.
It's Elimination Chamber.
Any of that. They not even in the chamber match. They got their own separate match.
Right.
It's Nia versus Asuka 1-on-1.
Nia versus
Braun
Asuka.
need to land Nia that shirt because Asuka finna get.
You know, Asuka has somewhat of a chance. You know.
Nah, man.
Chance.
Nia Jackson. Boy.
So
like David and Goliath.
I tried, y'all. I
can't
do it.
He so tried,
man.
But
I tried.
Yeah.
I felt no pity for little Miss Bliss.
Nah.
I tried to get my I tried to get my Skip Bayless on.
Skip.
She is going to win.
You serious skill.
That is as a 9, as a 10, as a. Oh man! So speaking on the Elimination Chamber match, excuse me, we have what's her name? Alexa Bliss. We have Bayley. We have Mandy Rose.
Stop.
Okay, Mickie James. What's her name? Sonya Deville. I want to say Ruby Riott. They kind of look the same. And then Sasha Banks.
Yeah.
So should be interesting first ever Elimination Chamber.
And you know what? Those matches get very violent, very fast.
As it should.
We're gonna see if the ladies can, can take it.
I'm disappointed that I have to deal with it.
What's that?
The selection of the women for the Elimination Chamber. Rose and Deville.
I was shocked.
But that's only because
Paige
and Alicia Fox.
Right. Yeah.
So it's disappointing, but it's a deal with it moment.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna deal with it.
But they have a chance.
Hopefully they put on a good
not to
match.
be funny, but they have a chance to kind of make some kind of name for themselves. Not in victory, of course, but maybe in defeat. Just kind of show how tough they are and get the fans behind them, a little bit.
This further goes to show me that Ronda Rousey is going to SmackDown.
Why say that?
Why not put her in the Elimination Chamber? It's a cage.
Right now?
It's a cage.
She ready for that.
Ronda Rousey?
She made her career in a cage.
Yeah, but wrestling is I don't know if she's ready. Like it's a cage match, there's cage fighting, but then there's wrestling. And there's an art to that. And you won't it's like a dance. You don't want to put in someone in there too soon, especially in a dangerous type of match to where you injure somebody like for real. I mean, you're already fighting a dangerous match anyway. Now you put somebody that's
on SmackDown. SmackDown doesn't have an Elimination Chamber. Plus, that sets up a nice little WrestleMania thing. We'll see.
All right.
Hopefully.
I'm like T-Bone. You got to pair with somebody first. Ease or in.
Start it slow.
Ease or in.
WWE Creative gets this right.
Now, in regards to the men, The Miz won his match against Apollo Crews. He's going to the chamber match. Roman Reigns defeated Bray Wyatt.
Of course.
So he'll be in a match. Then you had a triple threat match. And
now
I am starting to really like Elias more and more.
He's starting to grow on me too.
Yeah. He had a match with Braun Strowman and John Cena. Elias ended up with the win. So he will be the last participant to enter into the chamber match.
If you see it on paper, it's like there's no way Elias is gonna beat John Cena and Braun Strowman.
Strategy.
Yep, strategy.
I was kind of upset that Braun Strowman didn't make it because it was
actually, Cena and Strowman have been announced that they are going to be in that match as well. What they fought was for the winner who going to win that match was going to be the last participant to enter the chamber match.
Okay.
Right.
When the pod's open.
Right.
Everybody knows Elias is going to walk in.
Right. So as of right now.
You know what's going to happen in that one, right? He's the last one to enter, right? He's gonna stay in that pod. He's gonna curl up in a ball. He ain't gonna get out that pod.
Keep playing that guitar.
I'm staying in here, dog.
So far, you have Braun, you have Cena, you have Samson, and you have Roman Reigns, and you have The Miz. Next Monday, they're going to have a 4-man match. I believe it's going to be Apollo Crews, Finn Balor.
Bray Wyatt.
Bray Wyatt. I heard Finn Balor may be hurt.
No, he good.
Is he good? Because I heard rumors today he was hurt.
Yeah, I haven't heard that yet. I mean, if it's true, it's true.
Yeah.
It's one more guy that we forgetting. Once again, Apollo Crews. Oh, here we go. Let's see.
You got Apollo Crews, Finn Balor, Matt Hardy.
Oh, yeah, there we go.
And Bray Wyatt.
Yeah. So you kind of get a vibe of what may happen between Matt Hardy and Bray Wyatt in regards to that match. And the winner will be added to the chamber match as well. Another big takeaway, this man here thought it was a joke when I brought it up.
I did.
But Jason Jordan, he's going to be out for a few months due to having neck surgery.
A few months? I heard it like a year.
I heard he's going indefinitely.
Yeah.
A year, man.
Yeah, it's serious. So, it sucks because he was, I think, slowly getting to that heel role that we was all waiting for him to jump out and do. And once again, another injury,
That's a shame.
It is.
That's a shame. You don't want to see that happen. Like, I know it's wrestling. As a wrestler, he's dull, but as a performer, you want to see him out there performing.
And then earlier you brought this up, or you was going to. Asuka had a match against Bayley, and it was a good match. So you saw a match from Asuka and Bayley this past week. Last week, Asuka and Sasha. So, man, classic match. So Asuka has definitely been stepping up her game since she's been in the main roster. Kind of started out a little bit slow, facing off against like Alicia Fox and Dana Brooke or whatever. But now you're starting to see why she is the Empress of Tomorrow.
And according to Nia Jax, she's going to turn her from the Empress of Tomorrow to the Empress of Yesterday.
Right.
And, quote, I'm going to mess your pretty little face up so bad that you're going to be wearing that mask permanently.
Ooh, okay.
Ooh, Nia.
And
I like them feisty.
Oh, my God.
A small little tidbit before we go to SmackDown. The opponent that Nia Jax faced this past Monday, Vanessa Floyd, she's only 17 years old.
Dear God, she got this in it.
She's only 17 years old.
Is that legal?
Yeah, it is. It's actually pretty
It's
common.
It's legal in WWE.
Yeah. She's 17
See,
years old.
I shouldn't have asked that question.
See, I was about to say something to follow up. That's the only thing legal.
So
I'm thinking of the mass transit incident in ECW back in the 90s, where New Jack basically ripped open this guy's face with a fork or something, and basically he sued because he was a minor in the ring, and they went to court and all that jazz. Look up the mass transit. Yeah. Anyway.
So now you check out SmackDown?
I did. I actually have something to say about it when we get to it.
Go ahead.
Oh no, when we get to a certain section.
Oh, okay. So SmackDown kicked off with Shane McMahon addressing Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn fighting each other for the chance to face off against AJ Styles. Long story short, the match ended in which for Fastlane, it's going to be another. Well, last time it was a handicap match. This one's going to be triple threat.
What happened? It was all good just a week ago.
Sure was. But basically, who was it? Was it Shane McMahon or was it Danny Bryan that forced Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn to face off against each other last night?
Probably Shane.
I'm not sure. That match was set during the week between last week and yesterday.
I didn't watch, but I heard that it ended in a double disqualification.
AJ Styles interfered.
So the saga continues.
Yeah, we gonna see.
Yep.
Ultimately, Owens versus Zayn in Mania again. Well, no, not again. Just Owens versus Animania.
And then it looks like we're starting to get into in regards to the tag team division.
All right, that's
starting to get into.
I think I know what you're going to talk
a
about.
Possible matchup.
Please no, thank you. This is really personal for me. This is a great moment.
A possible matchup: the Bludgeon Brothers and the Usos. The floor is yours.
So, Tuesday night, the Bludgeon Brothers took on a local tag team.
Okay.
Some local people. One of those local people happens to be a part of a tag team in Kansas City in their pro wrestling circuit called Alpha Omega.
All right.
One of the other member of Alpha Omega is known as Camaro Jackson. I know him as Nelson Atkins, a brother I went through middle school and high school with. So he wasn't in the match, but he did have an opportunity before the show to have a match to showcase his skills. So I just want to send out kudos to Nelson.
So he had a dark match.
I mean, it wasn't.
A dark match means that it wasn't televised on TV, but it was on out there.
I feel like, if I'm not mistaken, it was either a dark match or a match before anybody got in the arena.
Okay.
It was just, local talent coming in doing what they know.
Just kind of see what they got.
That's what's up, man. Congratulate him for that. Also, he was in the back shot for 205 Live segment after Kalisto and can't remember his name, but they had their match. He was in the back. He was one of the extras. I was like, oh, man, I know that guy. At first, when I first saw it, when he posted it, I'm like, it's Photoshop. But no, it was real. So I was like, all right, cool. So I just want to send out congratulations to Nelson and his tag partner. I want to send congratulations to the tag team known as Alpha Omega. Y'all are definitely making moves, and I'm excited to see what you all do in your future.
Speaking of which, speaking of tag teams, by the way, I hope Eli Enigma has that opportunity one day where he can have a chance to show what he's, showcase what his skills are for the WWE one day. But tag team wise, Usos, my goodness, the Usos put on, I think, their best promo to date. Basically, it was a short promo, but they just kind of ran down what happened the past year of how they changed over from the face paint to the day one-ish and all that. If you have a chance, go back and look at that promo. It was really good, man. I was really impressed. And just, I hope they can keep it up. And it shows you can tell that it was their words. It wasn't some script. And it shows you that and the mismatch challenge promos, it shows you gotta let these guys go sometimes when it's because their promo games is on point.
Right.
They get so tied up with scripts and trying to remember scripts where it really doesn't show their personality. But the Usos and folks in Mismatch Challenge, they're able to let loose and really show their personality, and you gain more fans.
Right.
But Vince McMahon is set in his old ways, so.
And word is that Vince McMahon has given the rights of 205, not the right like he's selling it, but he's not gonna be hands-on with 205 at all. That's gonna be Triple H's baby.
Good. Then maybe we'll see some changes, just like in NXT.
Yeah.
I hope so for 205's sake.
Real quick, why don't you explain that story with Shelton Benjamin?
Okay, so basically I forget where they were, but Shelton Benjamin had this car. He had to rent a car.
Yeah, there you go.
It was budget rent a car. And he's riding around, and on the fourth day of having this car, he happened to look in the glove compartment, and it was a loaded Ruger. A loaded weapon in the glove compartment riding around. Considering the climate of the United States today with brothers with firearms, anything could have happened. He could have been arrested with the firearm. We don't know if the firearm is registered or not. Could have been caught with it. He could have been shot because of it. Police would have got involved in it. And we would have been saying, oh, look at Shelton Benjamin.
Set up for failure.
Setting them up for failure, or even worse, setting them up to end his life.
Right.
And Shelton Benjamin, he posted a picture up and says, this is a shame. that budget rental car had this. It was almost like they were trying to set the brother up.
Right.
And then budget comes on with this generic line. We apologize for the inconvenience of your car. You know, stop it.
Right.
I
Please.
want to say something, but I don't know.
I think they should sue him. I think Benjamin should sue him for this thing, man.
See, the thing for me, because I used to work in car rental.
Enlighten us.
And there are situations. I used to work in a very important, delicate, integral part of the car rental system, which is
You don't have to name the company.
I want to because they bad, but I also don't want to because they might come back and get mine. So it was another one. You know, I was one of the people that cleaned out the cars. You are solely responsible to make sure you check every compartment in that car. And if anything like that is found, you were supposed to stop everything that you're doing right now and let your manager know, and your manager will call the proper authorities and everything will be taken care of. Though those rules are set in motion, so things like that won't happen because Sheldon Benjamin is an adult. If that wasn't a situation where he had the car and he found it but knew what to do, if someone else would have done that and there was a small child or anything like that, they wouldn't have known what to do, and that could have ended really bad. And budget would have been in a whole lot of
whole lot.
So I guess I got another idiot of the week.
There you go.
Right.
All right.
Yeah. Another one real quick. Bobby Roode versus Rusev. Bobby Roode did defeat Rusev, but out came Randy Orton, and he just gave an RKO to everyone that was in
where has he been? Where has he been, man?
He was in the Rumble.
Yeah, he was there.
I mean, in the storylines,
He RKO'd everybody.
it just seems like he's been absent, but he's been there.
That's his storyline. RKO'd everybody.
Yep. And
Out of nowhere.
especially with the whole AJ and Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn taking over right now.
So he's going to try to involve himself in the United States.
Yeah, I was just about to say, has he ever held the United States Championship?
I can't recall if
I know
he
he's
has or
held the
not.
Intercontinental,
Right.
World Heavyweight,
Right.
WWE,
Right.
Tag
Tag teams, but I can't recall
I
if
think
he's
that's the
been
only
US
championship
champ.
he hasn't had.
Okay.
So there we go.
In his long established,
I think it'll give some name recognition to the U.S. title. Not that Bobby Roode is. Not that Bobby Roode is bad or anything.
Because Rusev has held it, Miz has held it, Zack Ryder has held it.
Miz is held, but Miz is more
And Mojo Rawley had it, didn't he?
Nah, Mojo didn't get it.
Oh no, he didn't get it. Okay.
John Cena had it. John Cena is the first.
Yeah, he did.
John Cena was the first one to start the Open Challenge.
He did.
That was from John Cena.
I've been mistaken.
John Cena started all that.
But still, it keeps the lineage going.
And they just gonna keep the Open Challenge going and throw a different name on. I'm like, all right. And then Roman Reigns did it with the Intercontinental. That's why I appreciated Roman as Intercontinental Champion. He defended it week in, week out.
Unlike Brock Lesnar.
Miz barely defends it at pay-per-views.
Unlike Brock.
Brock Lesnar barely shows up. I don't know if y'all ain't paying him enough or if he itching y'all out.
So that was pretty much the big takeaway from SmackDown, and that was your wrestling for this week. Now,
okay,
idiot of the week. Siddall, you have one, or do you have one? Excuse me.
Yeah, I do. It's the New England Patriots.
Yes.
As a collective, you're some idiots because you lost a game to a backup quarterback.
Hold on. You're not going to keep saying that like Nick Foles.
To a backup. It is a backup quarterback, though.
At that time. You ain't going to say it like
you lost to a backup quarterback.
Who used to be a starter, so he has experience.
Yeah, and you supposedly have this great Hall of Fame worthy quarterback, supposed to be the best ever.
The best there is, the best though.
I mean, he is Hall of Fame worthy.
You put up 505 yards of Super Bowl record, and yet you still lost.
And you slipped out of your hands.
You try to throw a quarterback a pass, and it just didn't work. I don't know what you thought was going to happen and where he was going. If he caught the ball, where the hell he's going?
Down the field.
Yeah, by about 3 yards.
And out of bounds.
So, I mean, it's just, hey, I know it's not fair, but I just love picking at the Patriots. And so let me celebrate. Let me celebrate Skip. Let me celebrate Skip and
Hold up, I ain't Skip.
And
I ain't never Skip.
It's just a saying. It's just a saying. Let me celebrate Skip.
We gonna need a better
And
one.
let me put the Patriots as idiots of the week.
Where is Siddall's do-rag and black him out and
Right, let me get
his yak.
my yak.
Yo, he showed it up right after
So
the game.
did.
Celebrate, Skip.
I'm gonna do this the whole offseason and throw good jabs here and there at the Patriots because that's what I do. I'm a hater. People are like, hey, Siddall, you're a hater. Yes, I am. And I'm proud of it. Take it away.
Stan.
All right, we got 2 idiots of the week this week. First idiot, as mentioned before, Kevin Hart. Kevin, we understand that you are a son of Philadelphia.
Uh-oh.
We get that. But this ain't a comedy show, brother. This is football. You ain't never played football. I don't care what montage you made up at the NFL honors. You ain't never played a game. So that's the first reason why he's the idiot of the week.
Why? Because he couldn't. Well, I mean, he wanted to get on the stage.
Get on stage, but then Kevin Hart, being the Kevin Hart that he is, he decided he was gonna get on stage one way or another.
Uh-oh.
So in the post-game interview on the NFL Network,
Okay.
they had Fletcher Cox at the desk. They were talking to Fletcher. Guess who pops up? Kevin Hart.
Hey guys. I'm so excited.
First of all, he admits that he's intoxicated. He admits it. He admits it flat out. And then they ask him, how you feeling? He was like, this is what happens when we come together. And then he said, can I get 10 seconds?
Go ahead.
He said, and I quote, we gave a fuck. Live TV. He pulled a Siddall. He said it on live television and then caught himself. He was like, we gave a... And then he just walked off.
Right.
He knew he messed up.
Right.
So like,
He knew he messed up. That was the funniest thing.
Wait, but question, Josh, where did he think he was going? Where did he think he was going?
He thought he was celebrating with his home team. Fly, Eagles, fly.
Where have you seen a celebrity on the Super Bowl stage after a win? You never seen that.
I've never seen a celebrity get down on the field to try to get on stage. So kudos to him for having the balls to do it. Kudos to that security guard for saying, I know who you are, Kevin. You just can't get up there. Stood firm in his beliefs. Shut him down.
Man.
That's the first idiot of the week. The second idiot of the week
has
to go to whoever had to clean that car at Budget Rental.
Oh, my goodness.
How do you... A gun? A Ruger?
A Ruger.
We ain't talking about no little Harlem Nights.
No,
we talking about...
Put that little thing away, man.
We're talking about a Ruger. How you ain't see a Ruger? You gonna get his car to this black man, jeopardize his career, jeopardize his life, his children's life, whoever could have been in that car with him. Idiot. Do your job. Do it efficiently.
Because somebody got lazy.
Somebody got lazy, and guess what? Somebody could have got dead.
And now somebody gonna get fired.
Somebody get fired. Because not only did he see it, not only did he call the branch, he put it on social media.
Oh my goodness.
And made Budget have to give a generic response. They ain't want to do that. My third idiot of the week.
We got a third one. A threefer.
It's Tom Brady for calling that damn play. Boy, you know you ain't got no hands. I look. You know what else slipped out your hands? That Super Bowl trophy slipped out your hand. Ring number 6 slipped out your hands. Your legacy that slid out your hands. It's over.
I never want to see Brady with a Get These Hands t-shirt on.
The Patriots are officially the now Los Angeles Lakers of football.
Oh, my goodness.
I called this. That was their last time at the playoffs. Watch. Because somebody leaving in this offseason. Somebody gone. I feel like Tom might call it quits over the offseason.
I don't know about that, but
because it's time versus time, and right now it looked like time was winning. So those are my idiots of the week. Congratulations. You know you done messed up, right? All right. Smoooth, this on you.
All right. Have y'all heard of Jacob Copeland?
Nope.
Okay.
Who that?
Oh,
he is a football player, high school player who just committed to Florida Gators.
Right.
Sure did. Yeah.
Good school. Good school.
Mm-hmm. Had an announcement live on ESPNU or ESPN something.
As he should.
He had his mom wearing. I think she had on Alabama. Had someone else wearing Tennessee. Someone else wearing something else.
She had a Tennessee hat.
Tennessee hat on. Here. Right. So all of that.
Wait, huh?
Yeah. She had on. You know.
She was SEC'd out.
That's basically. So
Florida is in SEC.
I know.
Right. So
maybe that was a hint, kind of sort of.
After he announced that he's joining Florida on live TV.
Now wait a minute. Now you got to set up the hats. Now what hats did he have in front of him? What the choices? He had 3 choices, right?
Yeah, it was Tennessee, Alabama, Florida.
Okay.
So that explains why she had that.
Right. So he announced he's going to Florida, and live on ESPN, she got up from her seat in disappointment and walked away.
Wow.
What?
Walked off.
On your own son?
On our own son.
I'm about to show him the video right now. And now I was just reading this before I brought this story up. He posted a tweet later on, hours later, saying, if y'all knew how my mom was, it was nothing but laughter and jokes. If y'all knew
she ain't even gracefully walk around the camera.
No, she was like,
off.
Grabbed her purse and everything. She wasn't coming back. Let me tell you something. When a black mother grabs her purse, if you her son, you better be right behind because she ain't coming back and you will get left. And I ain't talking from experience.
What's the got away with murder?
Viola Davis?
The Viola Davis that grab her purse and get up.
Right.
That's what she did.
So, he's playing it off as if this was like part of a plan. Like, that's how she is. But my thing is that I know we call it Idiot of the Week. I feel like, the mother for doing that on live TV was idiotic, whether y'all plan or not.
The visuals just wasn't good.
But it kind of comes back home in regards to, you get your kid to do something positive in life.
That hurts a lot.
The kid works his butt off, young black male too. He could be anywhere else. Anywhere. But he's going to a Division I high profile school. He could have said a whole another school you didn't like.
He could have dropped out of school.
But the whole thing is he could have chosen a different school, whatever.
He could have went to the school or
not. He could have went to a D2 school, but he's still going to college on a scholarship ride. That should not give you any right, whether you plan or not.
Was it a full ride?
To walk away from the set. These are the moments in which we need to support each other more and show more love more. So like I said, if you are, whether you're joking or not, this is a kind of situation in which you don't play on stuff like this at all. Because you got other kids who wants to get to that point. Kids who are striving to get to that position in which they could say, Mom, you ain't got, or Dad, you ain't got to pay not a cent for the next 4 years because I'm going to college. That should be the moment in which we should see more love and embrace, especially with what's going on with the world nowadays being who we are. So I truly feel like whether this was a joke or not,
now to her,
to me, I had to say Idiot of the Week.
To her credit, there is another video go around how they hugged it out.
And she came back and hugged them. But still.
But the visuals at that time was not good.
No.
And that's just one of those things where you got to be mindful of where you are in the moment. Even like you said, even if it was planned, even if it was a joking manner, it's still the visuals wasn't good. You just walk off, and people don't have that context of if you're playing or not. And so it just comes off as like you being insensitive. So you got to remember, and then if he's good enough, he goes to the NFL. You really have
you gonna cry then if he goes to the Patriots and not the Jets or something.
Right.
Now, if your son goes to the Browns, man,
Now, you can walk on the stage,
walk
yeah.
off
Flip
like-
the table, you can smack him.
Sure. Flip 2 birds if you want to.
Because he black.
So he black, he going to the Browns? That's what it is.
That's
Right.
racist. The Cleveland Browns gonna take another Brown brother.
So that was our idiot of the
Week.
week.
Congratulations, y'all. Y'all played yourself.
You know you done messed up, right?
There you go. So last one. What if Stan?
I don't want to say it. I really don't want to say it. But what if Tom Brady would have won Sunday off of that Hail Mary pass? Could we then probably say that he is one of the greatest quarterbacks?
I would never say that. Even if that happened, I would never say it. But go ahead.
Tom Brady probably would have retired on top on that one.
Yeah, he probably would. I think Belichick would have retired
Yep, that too.
on that too.
And see that really could have been good for the game. You know what I'm saying?
He
Finally gone.
He gone.
And, you know the Bills, the Jets,
Jets,
the Dolphins, like woohoo! It's our time, baby.
He's out of here.
Right.
My what if is Cardinal related.
What if they fired him at the thing? Mike thing?
He be doing backflips all show.
Nah, that would be a good one, but we've
He threw the
gone.
He
We've gone over the what
Sweet
ifs.
freedom dance.
I probably would go bust out with.
Outfit and everything. Our custom Matheny's gone t-shirt.
But anyway, what was I gonna say? I forgot now. Yeah, the Cardinals. So what if Ozuna, what's my man's name?
Fam
Yeah, Ozuna Fam
and Fowler.
and Fowler. What if they each have all-star level seasons? Where do the Cardinals go in the season?
I already know your answer.
Just win, baby, win.
As long as I got Matheny, they gonna still be a third.
How did you know? How did you know, Smooth? How did you know? What
So,
would you
man,
say?
Hashtag fire Matheny. And Smooth. I'm gonna tell you again, in my analogies. But no.
It's like putting a Hemi in a pinto.
Oh boy.
Just ain't worth it. Wait, no, with the Cardinals, like putting a Hemi
Oh Lord.
in the pinto. That's what.
Right.
Oh, Lord. But no, to me,
In a Beretta.
if those guys are all playing all-star caliber level baseball, we in good hands, y'all. That's all I'm saying. We in good hands.
We gonna make the postseason for the first time in two years.
Right.
I swear, when the postseason come around, I cry a little bit. I just drive by Busch Stadium, playing Boys to
It's
Men.
all empty.
Playing Boys to Men, end of the road, and it's so hard to say goodbye to yesterday. Play ball.
And
So what is your what if?
my what if? So you know, I'm a big fan of the Big Three. You know, the basketball thing by Ice Cube.
Big three.
Mm-hmm.
What if this man say, you know what? I still got some ball in me, half court wise. And I want to show these guys I still got it.
Kobe.
What if the person that Kobe idolizes
Oh, wait. Huh?
says, Ice Cube, I want to join your league. None other
Wait a minute.
than Michael
No.
Jordan.
No, Michael too busy relaxing with his former
No.
wife and his millions of shoe dollars.
What if he
He
said, I want to go ahead and play this one time this summer?
I think it'll be embarrassing. It'll be embarrassing. Like, it's the same reason why you never want to see Ric Flair in a ring. You never want to see somebody like a Terry Funk in the ring.
Is that bad for Jordan, you think?
Yeah. It wouldn't be that bad, but it just wouldn't be the same. And it would be kind of sad because you can see that man, is 50-some years old. 50, pushing 60 years old.
Damn it, Siddall, stop stealing my points. Y'all just thieving.
And you got
that's why it's the platform. That's why we here.
Right.
It'll be sad. Like, it'll be sad. It's just like no, Mike. No, Mike, don't do that.
So how did you feel about Oakley playing last season?
Dude,
Did he play last season?
Yeah. You know he played.
that's how bad it was.
Oh, I bet you was sad. I bet you was sad.
I mean, you know, of course, he was
No, gray hair.
he was never a scorer. You know what I'm saying?
There and go for a rebound, and then he out for the season. Kind of like what Jason Williams did.
I want to say something.
Sad.
Like Siddall mentioned, Michael Jordan is 50.
How old is he?
He's 54 years old.
54. Okay.
Take out the age. You want to know this man's net worth? $1.39 billion. He ain't got to play a damn thing. But let me tell you something. Look at this picture of Michael. This is in 2014. See how happy he is?
Yeah.
You see how old he is?
Uh-oh.
Right.
Let's scroll down. Let's see who in there with him. You got old Kareem. You got Forrest Whitaker. He don't even play basketball. That's in the Associated. Of course, you got Dave sitting there looking young. It's probably an old picture. Morgan Freeman.
The first black man ever.
Morgan Freeman is a young 296 years old. Okay,
Right.
so that's that. Mike is 54. Vince Carter is still playing in the NBA.
Yes,
He's
he
41.
is. Still dunking.
He still got it. Mike, I feel like ain't touched, ain't shot nothing. The only time Mike gets any play time is at his camps.
Yeah.
When he goes up
just about to
against
bring
some
that up.
kid.
Maybe a jumper
That's
or two
about
here
it.
and there.
Mike, would I expect Kobe? Yes. Would I expect Michael? No.
I wouldn't expect Kobe to do it.
I would expect Kobe to do it.
I
Kobe's
don't think
still
he's
in
gonna
there.
do it. But you know he's competitive though.
He is. Kobe is that Mamba mentality.
All it would take for Kobe to get in there is somebody calling him out. And somebody's like, you know what? If Kobe was here, I don't think he can cut it, or something like that. And then Kobe like, oh really?
Man, Kobe right now.
And then he'll
like,
come in. Okay,
Kobe be like, you know what? I'm
because that's how Kobe is. He ain't gonna get one up.
What the world? Ain't even no up-to-date video.
1 year ago.
Jordan and Chris Paul. That was stupid, Chris Paul. You signed to Jordan. You could have lost.
Yeah, I think it'll be embarrassing, man. I don't think
That'll be crazy. I don't want to see that.
No.
I don't want to see Mike break a hip. Somebody will cross that man up so bad.
He'll
Lord.
fall, and then
Here we
he'll
go.
pull something.
6 months ago, at his fight school, him and Pippen had a little
A game.
Yeah.
We're talking about.
See, this is friendly shoot
Look at
around.
this right here. Look at that.
half court.
This is friendly
It's
shoot
half
around.
court though.
He ain't even jumping.
Let's watch. Let's watch this thing.
All right,
if he
so-
doesn't
so-
jump one time.
With that being said, as we watch this video, we're about to end the show.
Yes.
All right.
It was a pleasure having y'all again. I did leave a post that we are looking for a venue outside of
Blue Flame.
outside Blue Flame in Atlanta.
Kids, do not look that up.
Oh man! So we're looking for a venue
I'm kind of happy.
to bring to bring our show, you know, like a sports bar, club, whatever, and have a live audience around us like they do on First Take and Undisputed.
Can't go to Show Me's.
Right? Show can't. And
You can't go to some places on the east side.
no,
Not that kind of club.
No, we can't go to Show Me's for a reason.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, just happened like around.
Just happened
Just happened earlier today.
What
Look
happened?
at them shoes.
Show me.
But we'll talk about that after the show.
Okay, okay.
Kind of J's are.
Right. His.
Right.
You see, he had a pair of snakeskin ones.
Right.
It's like, what?
Right.
Anyway,
So
we getting off topic.
sorry about that. But yeah, once again, trying to find a venue so we can bring our show to that venue. So let us know, give us some suggestions. We'll go ahead and make that happen. Do some live. Well, we live now, but being out there in the streets and having a show out there for the people. So let us know. But without any further ado, this is it for us. I am Smoooth.
And I am Siddall.
Stand, baby.
And when it's about sports,
It becomes our business.
5-second pose. 1, 2, 3. All right. We out here, y'all.
Power up on them.
Yep.